My fellow Americans, tonight, while the setting tonight is familiar, this gathering is just a little bit different. Now we're on Mars, discovering vaccines, gave us the internet, and so much more. One of the most consequential rescue packages in American history. 800,000 families, 2 million, 100 million, 220 million benefit from tax loopholes and deductions for offshoring jobs and shifting profits overseas. It's not right. We're going to tax so they pay their fair share. That's where it was when George W. was president. Billions of dollars, power. And no amendment to the Constitution is absolute. Ask them. The pandemic has only made things worse. In my conversations with world leaders, and I've spoken to over 38, 40 of them now, the comment I hear most of all from them, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. Look, it's not going to only matter. With all the major economies of the world, I had the most unique idea in history, choosing hope over fear, truth over lies, and light over darkness. That's what virtually every nation said. China, Russia, India, European Union. One of them is banning so-called good jobs, good schools, affordable housing, clean air, clean water, being able to generate wealth and pass it down through generations because you have access to purchase a house. Real opportunities in the lives of more Americans, black, white, Latino, Asian Americans, Native Americans. Look, let's authorize the violence against women. 27 years ago, I wrote it. That we're not going to seek excuse me. I'm the first president in 40 years who knows what it means on 9/11. And we won't ignore what our intelligence agencies have determined to be the most lethal terrorist threat to the homeland today. We the people. We've seen over this past year and for too long. We're not going to ignore that either. My fellow Americans, look, we have to come together to heal the soul of this nation. We can create millions of jobs and economic growth and opportunity to raise the standard of living amongst everyone around the world. I'm not looking to punish anybody. My daddy changed the world. Well, I know them. I know they want... I know they want to help meet this moment as well. My fellow Americans, we need a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. We have to come together. We need to work together to find a consensus. The flag at the White House was still flying at half-mast in the middle of the worst pandemic ever. I come to talk about crisis, the worst pandemic in a century. But in America, we never, ever, ever shit in America. None. No. None. No reason. So, folks, there's no reason why American workers buy American. American tax dollars, American products, made in America to create American jobs. So many, time and again, directly to you. Because you think about it, that's how rapidly artificial intelligence and so much more is changing. So let's get to work. I just want to be clear. We all know how outrageously expensive drugs are in America. Let's do what we talked about for all the years I was down here in this body. We're already seeing the results. We're already seeing the results. After I promised we'd get 100 million COVID-19 relief check, put food on the table. I don't know about you, but I didn't ever think I'd see that in America. We have to do more than just build back better. We have to build back better. Build back better. Build back better. We have to build back better to compete. If you think about it, united two oceans and brought a totally new age of progress to the United States of America. Traveled over 17,000 miles with him. He's deadly earnest. Second thing, recent study shows 100 days later, 7% of seniors in America over 65 are protected, fully protected. Senior deaths from COVID-19 are down 8% since January. I said, what's it like? She looked at me and she said, it's like every shot is giving disease. It means everything. Those things mean everything. What else? We've already sent more than 160 million checks out the door. Alzheimer's, diabetes, and cancer.